Did you know that 100 out of 100 people are suffering with subscriber phobia? So if you hit the subscribe button, you're cured! Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Averageteadrinker here and we're back once again with a banger. It's going to be the same as usual. I'll be doing tips and tricks for the bosses and trash throughout the video, and then I'll show my talents and stats before the dungeon starts. But other than that, you'll want to see the blast, so let's get straight into the pump. Peace. Right, so there's going to be about 3 mobs you need to watch out for going towards the first boss. You're going to have to watch out for this initial maggot because he's going to cast Rotten Bile. You have to watch out for the matron because he's going to charge and then do the savage cleave, as I'll zoom in here. And then it's just kicking the blood priest. There's an important cast called Dark Reconstruction which will full heal him, but your best bet is just kicking every cast if you can.
You're so merged with your own selfishness, you don't even identify it as selfishness anymore. You're such... What? You're so... What does that have to do with LA? What? You're so...
Frontal. Frontal.
Right, so for Blood Bolt Lady, it's a very straightforward boss. It's just kick the casts from her and the ad. So I would say maybe you and the tank take the boss kicks and then everyone else can take the ad kicks.
Dodge.
If you're playing Enhancement, save your primordial wave for the ad spawn because it spawns pretty quick into the fight. And just keep doing that every time it spawns and you'll blast.
Dodge. Avoid. Dodge. Add. Avoid. Dodge. Dodge. Avoid.
Right, this room is pretty brutal. There's 2 mobs you need to watch out for. There's the Lasher, which is going to cast Disease Mine, which will stun you for 30 seconds, so kick and interrupt those casts with CC.
CC.
And then there's the big boy, Bloodswarmer, who's going to fixate on you and he's going to beat you down like you owe him money.
Hit.
It is ruthless. So I would put an Earthbind totem, I would stun totem, I would hope that other people CC them for you because they hit so hard. So hard. So just beware.
CC. Fixate. CC. Hit. CC. CC. Hit. CC. CC. Hit. CC. Fixate. CC. Hit. Fixate. Hit. Hit.
Right, my death is about to come up and I'm going to teach me and you a little life lesson from the dungeon. There was a kick available, but I need to take my own accountability as I had my own defensive up. My plan was to stun the cast and the mobs coming in. Sadly, it didn't really work out that way, as unfortunately I had the worm cast on me at the same time the speaker put its debuff on me, so I got 2-shot. But a life lesson here is, before blaming someone else for their missed kick or etc., make sure you have done everything possible to prevent mishaps in dungeons.
Hit.
Right, so upcoming boss is Chodemore.
Bloodlust.
He is pretty brutal in terms of his AoE tantrum ability, so I would save your defensive for the first one, Felly and AG for the second, and then just kind of hope you kill it by the third. You can use Stone Skin Totem because his tantrum ability is physical on every single cast, so you'll help out yourself and the healer and the group, so do that. And then when he uses his abilities like the tank frontal and the charge, you need to stamp on all of his little chode babies, and other than that you just kill the boss.
Personal. Dodge. Frontal. Dodge. Personal. Dodge. Frontal.
Right, these two mobs have quite a lot of priority casts, so there's Shadow Bolt Volley and then also Withering Curse, which is probably the worst one. I would just save your kick for the Withering Curse because, as you saw in the bottom left there, I showed you, the kick orders can go wrong, and it's better to have one cast of the volley going off than continuously getting the Withering Curse on you because it reduces your damage by 5% per tick. So just kick the curse.
Totem. Kick. Kick. Totem. Kick.
Right, so for Mushroom Boy, when you get upheaval, you'll want to double check where your partner has ran, and then you'll want to kind of maneuver yourself in as many mushrooms as you can without touching them, just to get a wider spread. Other than that, it's just dodging the tank frontal. If you do miss mushrooms in the tank or someone hasn't noticed, and the boss is about to cast his AoE,
Frontal.
you need to go and soak it with a defensive and just kind of hope for the best. Other than that, it's just pump the ever-loving pump out of the boss.
AoE. Out. Frontal. Frontal. AOE. Frontal. Out. Frontal. AOE. Kick. Totem. Kick. 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 Totem.
Right, I have a death upcoming here. I was going to do what I did before with my last death, but going over the footage, I couldn't actually figure out what killed me. But because I went over it again and again, watch this. Look, a rogue bolt. So someone must have pulled. Look, there's another one. That's what killed us. There's a worm in the background casting Dark Echoes. Because I was like, I'm sure I kicked it and I didn't miss a cast. So yeah, there's always an explanation. Unless it's just a bug.
Kick. Bait. Frontal.
this pack is pretty tricky. It normally takes out 1 or 2 people.
Bloodlust.
Just focus the worm down so you don't have to think about the
Frontal.
casts. And then you need to dodge their frontals. And you also need to
Bait.
move away from the tentacles because they will slam on your last position.
Frontal.
Right, so for Sloth from the Goonies, hope you got the reference. It's pretty straightforward. Just use your defensives when you haven't cleared your stacks. I would save AG for when the group is getting low. I would use Earth early when you need to. And then the little grey dust balls, don't know what they're called, that's what they are now.
Stack.
They can spawn underneath your feet because I'm going to die to one of them later on. So just take a mental note of
Frontal.
where I died in the room and just don't do what I did. I don't really know what happened, but just don't do it.
Stack. Frontal. Stack. Adds. Frontal. Stack. Frontal. Stack. Frontal. Stack. Adds. Frontal. High stack. Stack. Frontal. Stack. Frontal. Adds. Stack. Frontal.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be the end of the run. Had a few deaths here and there, but it was pretty decent. Oh, we're closing in on 3,200. Feels good. You can see the overall here. But other than that, hope you enjoyed the tips. Hope they were tipping. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. 100 out of 100 people suffer with subscribophobia every single day. If you want to help yourself and them, please press the button and call 111 sub 111. Thank you for listening today.